Welcome, friends, to our magical 30-day challenge. We are bringing you a new story every single day.
This is day 19. Like and subscribe to help us reach our 100,000 subscriber goal together.
Hello, friends. Today's story is about a very special magic. It is not the magic of wands or dragons, but the magic of a happy heart. This is the story of Princess Aurelia, the happiest princess. Once upon a time, in a kingdom called Lumina, the sun always seemed to shine. Aurelia was not happy because she had jewels or fine dresses. She was happy because she chose to be. She had a kind, gentle face, warm hazel eyes, and a laugh that sounded like a little silver bell. Every morning, Aurelia would wake up and sing with the birds. She would help the bakers in the kitchen, her hands covered in flour. She would laugh as she kneaded the dough. She would tend the gardens, not as a royal, but as a friend to the flowers. Her happiness was infectious. When she smiled at a drooping rose, it seemed to perky up. When she laughed in the town square, the people felt their own hearts grow lighter. The kingdom of Lumina was bright because its princess was a light. But not all kingdoms were so lucky. Far to the north, past the jagged mountains, lay the kingdom of Gloomspire. Gloomspire was a land of cold gray mist and endless drizzling rain. This was because its ruler, King Malachor, was the saddest man in the world. He was not an evil king, but he was a broken one. Years ago, his beloved wife had passed away, and with her, all the light in his kingdom had vanished. One day, King Malachor's royal advisor told him of a legend. "Your Majesty," he said, "they say there is a kingdom to the south. A kingdom of light ruled by a princess whose very happiness is a form of magic. They say her joy is strong enough to break any curse, to end any sorrow." King Malachor, who was desperate, clung to this idea. He did not see a person, he saw a cure. He did not want a wife, he wanted her magic. He immediately sent a royal envoy to the kingdom of Lumina. The envoy, dressed in the gray and black of Gloomspire, left the shadows and journeyed south. He arrived in the bright, sunny court of Lumina. The message was cold and direct.
King Malachor of Gloomspire demands the hand of the Princess Aurelia in marriage. He believes her joy is the only thing that can cure his kingdom's sorrow.
Aurelia's father, the good king, was terrified. He knew Malachor was a powerful and fearsome man.
My dear, this is a terrible thing. But if you refuse, he may declare war.
Princess Aurelia looked at her father, her kind face serious. She spoke with a voice that was clear and true.
But Father, I do not love him. I do not even know him. How can I marry a stranger?
True happiness cannot be taken like a treasure. It must be shared.
A marriage without love would make me unhappy, and then I would have
No joy to give him at all.
all.
So, the king of Lumina sent a polite but firm refusal back to Gloomspire. When King Malachor heard the refusal, his sad heart did not break. It turned to ice. His grief twisted into a cold, terrible rage.
They refuse me? They refuse me the cure? If I cannot have their happiness, then I will take it.
If my kingdom must live in shadow, then so will theirs.
That night, King Malachor went to the highest tower of his castle. He whispered a spell of coldness and grief. A thick, dark, purple-gray fog began to pour from his castle. It was a fog of pure sorrow. The fog crept over the mountains. It slithered down into the sunny valleys of Lumina. It did not make a sound. It moved like a cold, heavy blanket. The next morning, Princess Aurelia woke up. But the birds were not singing. She looked out her window. The sun was hidden behind a thick, gray, joyless fog. She ran outside. The bright, colorful flowers in her garden were drooping. Their colors were faded and dull. The people in the town square were not laughing. They were standing in small, quiet groups, their faces confused and sad. The fog was stealing their joy.
This is Malachor's doing. We are doomed. He is destroying us.
Aurelia looked at the gray, sad faces of her people. Her own heart felt heavy for the first time. But she was not just the happiest princess, she was the bravest.
No, happiness isn't a magic shield. It is a light we must #carry. I will not let him put out our light.
She put on a simple green traveler's cloak.
This is my fault. But I will not go to him as a bride. I will go to him as a friend.
Before her father could stop her, she got on her horse and rode north, alone, into the fog. Her journey was cold and sad. The fog of sorrow made her feel tired and hopeless. But she clutched the single, bright Lumina flower at her belt. And she kept thinking of her people's smiles. She finally reached the dark, rainy kingdom of Gloomspire. The castle was jagged and black. The guards let her pass, their faces empty and gray. She found King Malachor in the highest room, the same room where he cast his spell. It was dark, the windows covered. He was a tall man with jet black hair and eyes that were dark and empty like a void. He was sitting on a cold stone throne.
So, the happiest princess has come to surrender. Your joy is not strong enough, little girl. My sorrow has beaten you.
You are wrong. You have not beaten my joy. You have only shared your sadness. I did not come to marry you. I came to ask you. Why?
Why? My kingdom is dead.
My heart is dead. I am trapped.
No.
You are not trapped. You are just hiding.
You are not a monster, Your Majesty. You are just a man who is very, very sad.
Do not touch those.
But she did. With all her strength, she pulled the heavy curtains open. A single, weak, gray ray of light cut into the dark room. It landed on a large painting on the wall, a painting Aurelia had not seen. It was a beautiful, smiling woman, his late queen. King Malachor stared at the painting, and his angry face crumpled.
He had kept the room dark so he would not have to see her.
"I miss her," he wept. She did not try to magically cheer him up. She just stood beside him in the small gray light. The king, for the first time in years, did not push his grief away.
She was beautiful.
He wept for his wife, he wept for his kingdom, and he wept for all the years he had lost. And as the king truly grieved, a strange thing happened. The thick, dark, purple-gray fog over Gloomspire did not vanish, but it began to thin. Aurelia placed her one bright lumina flower at the base of the painting.
Happiness is not a cure, Your Majesty.
It is a choice, one we must make every day, even when it is hard.
King Malachor looked at the small, brave princess, and for the first time in years, he felt something new. It was not joy, but it was a tiny, small spark of hope. He took her small hand.
Thank you.
When Princess Aurelia returned to Lumina, the gray fog was gone. The sun was shining. The people were smiling. Their joy returned. She had learned a new, deeper truth. True happiness was not just about feeling joy. It was about having the courage to share kindness and light, even in the darkest, saddest places.
In the darkest, saddest places. A foolish boast was corrected by a mother's love. Did you love this magical tale? Please like, share, and subscribe.
Friends, do like and subscribe channel.